Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. Before we kick off this topic talking about Shane Duffy and the sectarian abuse, if you could do me a favour, there's a subscribe button below this video. Click it please. 70% of people that watch my videos don't give me a thumbs up or don't give me a subscribe. I'm not having a throwing the toys out of the pram and having a moan, but it really means a lot to me because I'm going for 5,000. So the quicker I get to 5,000, the big news gets announced. You know, it's not the news that I'm going to be next Celtic manager before anyone goes into it. But we're here to talk about a serious matter, a matter that's been in the headlines today in Scotland, floating around Ireland, in parts of the UK, and Sky Sports have touched on it as well. Shane Duffy, on loan from Brighton as Glasgow Celtic, targeted by trolls. One particular troll today direct mailed him and said, I'm glad your dad is dead. I'm glad your dad is dead. He lost his dad a year ago. You know, absolutely disgusting. He called him a Fenian B as well. I won't say the word on this because of YouTube standards, but I'm absolutely disgusted. These are type of trolls that think that you can get away with murder by screenshotting this to their so-called friends and say, oh, look what I said to Shane Duffy, I'm not kill. Nah. What needs to happen here is the PSNI, because this guy's from Northern Ireland, the PSNI should intervene, track this person down, should be fined, should be sent on a course to actually give him a bit of brains and educate him on, you know, like treating people with equal rights, since he is in a country that should be, all religions should be treated with equal rights. You know, Shane Duffy hasn't gone out and done anything personal on this guy for him to get this abuse. And what makes him to give him the right to go out and do this? And it's the same for everyone that's done it, to James McClean, to Neil Lennon, to any Celtic player in the past. And I'm not picking up just for Celtic. This is a case that if any Celtic fan was to do this to any Rangers player, it's not on. You know, yes, there's a direct mail button on Instagram. Instagram are investigating this as well, by the way. I just think it's disgusting. I just think it's just bitterness. Just absolute bitterness. You don't go on to a professional footballer's page and give them that type of abuse. Like, we're all Black Lives Matter, but sectarianism is worse than Black Lives. You know, sectarianism is something that's been around a long time, that they're trying to kick it out in Scottish football, trying to kick it out, and these people, obviously, Mammy and Daddy haven't reared them up, has dragged them up and let them go on and be a troll. You know, it's shame on the mothers and fathers, you know, because it's absolutely disgusting. If my daughter grows up and does that, I swear to God, there'd be eruptions. There'd be absolute eruptions, because I wouldn't do it. You know, if someone's going to give me shit, I will give them shit back. But I respect people. My mum and dad always told me, if someone irritates you, kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness, because that'll upset them more. Kills them inside. Kill them with kindness. Hit them with a smile. You know, what Shane can only do today was done the right thing, screenshotted it, put it out there, name and shame the person, and this person is now going to look like the biggest FUD in his area, and he deserves it. Well deserves it, because at the end of the day, Shane Duffy's been through a tough year, a tough 15 months. He lost his father, Brian. You know, he's made a move from Brighton up to Celtic. Thought it was a dream move, hasn't worked out. And the type of abuse that he's dealt with from some sort of fans is just a different level. I understand passion runs high, tensions run high, but some of the stuff from small minority of so-called fans that support Celtic is disgusting. Leave the guy alone. Yeah, it hasn't worked out. Yes, his move to Celtic has been a disaster. Yes, it has. And he will say that himself. It hasn't worked out. And I wish him the very best. Whatever he does, he goes back to Brighton. You know, he is the captain of the Republic of Ireland. You know, I'm going to back the man that puts the Captain Armband on for this country and represent this country in qualification. I'm going to respect him, you know. Everybody's entitled to their political views and religion. We should be treating everyone the same, regardless, Catholic, Protestant, where you're from. It's not where you're from, it's who you are as a human being, the way you speak, the way you present yourself out. And this person, by direct mailing him, thinks he is the man, he's a bigger man than anything else, or a teenager, whatever he is. He's a FUD. He's an absolute FUD. It's uneducated. You don't need it. We don't need it in this time around the world, you know, especially with everything going on. People's mental health is all over the place with a global pandemic. People feel trapped. People feel like they're lonely. They have no one to talk to. Just reach out, you know. But if you get that type of stuff on social media, all I can say is there's a wonderful gift called a block button. I'd screenshot it, I'd block them, I'd put it up on social media and share it. Some people don't like doing that stuff. Some people rather feel like, you know, it's giving them too much attention. They might strive off it. They're attention seeking. I completely understand that. My concept is screenshot it, and when the time is right, shame them, because you've seen with females when they get bad pictures sent to them from males of stuff that shouldn't be done, they'll shame them. And I think, like the professional footballers, I think they need to, when they receive any type of abuse, I think they need to keep this trend going, because it's the only way that justice will be served. And I hope this person gets sorted. As I said, I hope he gets sorted. PSNI intervene and get it all sorted, because there's no need for it. There's no need for it. Shane Duffy hasn't gone out and targeted this lad. He hasn't done nothing on this lad. The only reason this lad is intervening because he thinks he's killed. To do something very stupid. So give us your say, folks. I'm standing by my fellow countryman, James McClean and Shane Duffy. Two dirty boys. I'm standing by. The amount of abuse they've taken for just playing their trade, playing football in the UK is absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous. It's a different level. It's absolutely delusional. So subscribe to the channel if you can. I'm at to get me vent out. I'm saying how it is, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.